Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Hopefully you are able to hang in there during this very, very busy season of Q4. We're in Q4 right now, so everyone is super busy. We're tired, we're worn out, but it will be worth it. So hang in there and keep going. Okay. So what I wanted to share with you today was this new development from Pinterest that is called sections, where you can add a section into your Pinterest boards. And this is actually a really cool development. And what I want to do is share with you a little bit more information about this and how to do it, how we can be able to do this. So I'm going to show a link here that you can go to right now. This is what Pinterest is telling us we can do and why to consider it when adding your sections into your boards. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it as well, but I think it'd be worthwhile for you to go and read straight from Pinterest to find out why. You know, what is it that they're talking about? This is actually something that's been requested by a lot of Pinterest users for a long time. And I completely understand why, because I really do think it would be helpful. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to go take a look at some things right now. Bear with me just a second. Okay. All right. Hopefully this will share this over and that you're able to see okay this blog post article from Pinterest that is showing up all right. If not, you've got the link there, but hopefully you're seeing it okay and it's not a problem. So let me know if it is a problem and I'll see if I can't fix that for you. Okay, so with this, it's talking in this blog post article about how to organize the ideas a little bit better within your boards. And they're talking about how you can add a section within a board. So when you open up a board like this, you're going to have a place where it will say, you know, add section. Let me make sure that I truly am sharing the right screen for you. And I don't think so. I don't think you're seeing the correct thing. So let me try it again, because it doesn't look as though you are seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. And let me see if I can't fix this so that you are seeing the right thing. So just bear with me just 1 second so that I can get this fixed. All right. Hopefully now you can see it. As we're talking about this blog post over here from Pinterest about adding the sections into your boards, which is a pretty cool development. So let me take a peek here and make sure. Unfortunately, you're going to end up seeing my screen, but hopefully now I got it fixed, because it looks like you weren't able to see it and I didn't think that you could. So I wanted to fix that. So give me a shout out, you know, say something in the comments if you're able to see this okay, because I want you to be able to see this. And these sections where you go into your board and it'll have a little plus sign that says add section. What you can do there is organize the stuff within your board. So it makes it easier for you to find things, and it makes it easier for a person on Pinterest who opens up your board, and they can locate stuff faster and easier too. It also makes it easier for you when you are pinning, so that you can find your stuff that maybe you want to repin to a different board a little bit easier, and exactly knowing what it is. So basically, this new section that you can add in is a way that you can organize your boards, and you can organize your pins a little bit easier. So let me make sure here, bear with me, you're going to see my screen probably again. Just seeing if you can see everything fine. What I'm going to do is go over to Pinterest now. And let's see if you are able to get that showing up fine. Yeah, it looks like it's working just fine now. Write in the comments if it's not working any longer, or write in the comments if you could, if it is. That would be helpful for me on my end to know if everything is okay. That of what you're seeing here. And it looks like everyone's saying that you're not seeing my screen, but I think you are now. All right, so when I come over to inside of one of my Pinterest accounts, I have a board here that I just labeled as music gifts, okay? You wanna make sure that you use really, really good keywords to label your board titles with. You also wanna include those really good keywords in your board descriptions, which is this section right here. And you can include as many keywords as you want to right here. I do like to get them into sentences if I can. And then I will start adding out more keywords later as I begin to build up the board, because I'm not sure what all in the moment when I start a board that I'm going to include inside of the board. And so now I have a better idea of what I'm going to do inside this board. And you can see that I've done a lot of my own apparel that I have, and different types of things. And it's, you know, it's anything from coffee mugs to purses to shirts to sweatshirts, and it's all mixed and combined in one area. Well, what if someone who is following my board, they want to come into my board, they want to follow it, but yet they're having a hard time trying to find what they're looking for. They may not be interested in the t-shirts at all, but they really want the coffee mugs. That's what they're interested in. So in order to help them find what they want, what they are looking for, and ultimately help them to make a buying decision for themselves or for a gift for someone else, is I'm going to click on Add Section, which is that little plus sign. And when you click on that Add Section, what happens is you get a new area that pops up like this, where you can now put your pins inside of these slots, and you can put as many pins in there as you want. You can give it a title. I would recommend that you give it a title that is, again, keywords that you find on Pinterest. So if you're not sure how to do that, please join us in the course, in the Pinterest for e-commerce course, where I teach how you can find those keywords, and your keywords is really the ticket to how well you do on Pinterest. That's one major area. So from this point, I can also take some of my pins that I already have, and I can organize this. You see how I have an organize button? So once I get all my sections labeled, maybe I need to add a section. Here it is. And I'm going to use a really good keyword. Maybe I'm going to call these music t-shirts so that I can put all of the t-shirts in one spot. Add that section. And you see how I have now music coffee mugs, and now I have music t-shirts. Okay, when I come down here, I can reorganize my board by clicking on Organize. And I want to do this. I'm going to choose some of my pins here that are coffee mug pins. Okay, I'm going to pick those 3. And I'm going to click Move. And you see now I have my main board, music gifts, and now I have 2 sections within it. So I'm going to save them over to my coffee mugs area. Okay, saying that there's strange activity on my account and I have to reset my password. That's lovely. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it will work for you while you are watching this. If not, you do know and understand how to do this. But Pinterest has been going a little wild here this past week and working on it and through it. And I may have to go into my account and change my password if that is an issue. So I don't want to wait for that to happen, but that's what you do. Let's cancel that out. Let's try a different one, and maybe let's do a refresh of the screen. Sometimes it did work, and you just have to refresh it. Otherwise, you're just going to be spinning forever with that. Sometimes you have to log out and log back in. So it looks like it did not hold. So I'll have to go back and fix that later if there is a true issue with my password of someone trying to use it, or if there really was suspicious activity. Chances are not really. But now I want to move. Let's say I want to do some t-shirts. And I don't recommend that you do pins like this because it's very low engagement. So with this little statistic down here at the bottom, I'll show you what that is in a second, but let's just click on these, on a few of them, a couple of them. And we're going to move those by clicking move. I want to go to the t-shirts. All right. It may not work to actually get it in there, but you know how to do it, because Pinterest is kind of throwing a fit at me, telling me I need to change my password. So this might be spinning for a long time. Right now, every time that Pinterest makes changes, so the developers, when they go in, they will add things like this, like a section to your board. Things kind of go crazy for a while inside of Pinterest. That's normal. Things start happening and it gets frustrating for a little bit, but it will sort itself out. So just be patient with them and it will be fine. Okay, so let's just pretend that it did go in there just fine and worked out well. They will show up and appear right here. So let's just cancel that out. And all of those pins would be located here. Did you see how I also just clicked on that section and it will make those pins be bigger? I can also just add one in right here, right directly in that section. If I want to go back to my main board, I click on the top one and it will take me back to my main board. Let's say I want to go to the coffee mug section. Then I just have the coffee mugs. Okay, go back to my main board. From what I can see, there isn't a real way that we can put in keywords here. That would be great if we could. Let's find out. Nope. I was hoping that we could create another board description within a section. That would be cool because then we could fit even more keywords in, but no, it's not going to let us do it at this point. Maybe down the road they will. So that's why I would suggest that you would pick a good keyword here for your sections, to name your sections within your board, because I think all of that has potential to pick up in the smart feed, which is the Pinterest algorithm. And that might boost your overall rankings of this board up really, really high, which is exactly what you want. So let's go back to the main board. If you want to change your description in your main board, all you have to do is click that little pencil and you come up to the top and you can add in whatever keywords you want. So I put in some keywords here. Looks like I need to fix a typo, put in a comma. They are all very unique and hard to find music products. At the time, I wasn't for sure what all I was going to put in here. So I might want to add in some more information here. And I'm going to do this. I'm just going to put in the keyword music coffee mugs and music t-shirts, because now I've added that as a section in my board. And I want to get those keywords in this board to draw those people in. So if I put those keywords in my board and then I put them in as the main keyword in each section of the board, and it's not wanting to save for me for whatever reason, it's just going crazy on me, then it would appear right here. Okay, so I'll have to go back in and fix that later to find out what is going on and try to fix that. But I would want to get those keywords in my board description that I've also included inside of these individual sections within a board. That's also going to be helpful for me because I'm going to be able to find all the coffee mugs. I'm going to be able to find all the t-shirts. I'm going to be able to find all of the whatever it is, jewelry, purses, bags, whatever it is for your generic gift board, okay? So that if I am pinning to a different board, and let's say it's a seasonal board like a Christmas board, I want to put my coffee mugs in there in the Christmas board. Well, I could go to one spot and find all of them really quickly and then repin them over to my Christmas board. Within my Christmas board, I can put a section in there for just coffee mugs. So when someone comes to the board, they have something specific that they're looking for that they want to buy, then they can find it really fast and really easily. So that's why I really think that these sections is an amazing development. I think it's really cool. Not only is it going to be helpful to you when you are working inside of your Pinterest account, but it's going to be helpful to your followers and the people who are interested in your products. So I would take some time to do this, to work through your boards, go through, try to organize some of them as much as you possibly can. Use good keywords in your sections. Try to get your keywords from those sections inside of your board descriptions as well. That's going to help you rank up high. And let me show you one more thing of what I mean by ranking your board up high so that there's some proof here. I want to show you some proof in the pudding. And again, I haven't been working, actually, to be honest with you, I haven't been working as hard on my own Pinterest account as what I have been for my clients. Which if you are interested in having me work on your account for you, definitely contact me, send me an email or a private message. You could send an email to pintrafficpower@gmail.com or send me a private message through Facebook and I can help you out. But I've been spending more time working in client accounts here lately, and I'm needing to go back into my own account and work on my own stuff as well. But I wanted to show you, this is what the ranking is for a board that I have using that same board that you saw over here, which is called Music Gifts. It's only a 2 keyword board. Only 2 keywords is all it is. You can see my suggestive keywords that come up. What I want to show you is how does my board rank, even though I haven't been, worrying about actively pinning to it every day, like I probably should be. But I've been working in my client boards instead. I sit at number 2. Okay, so that's what your goal is you want all of your boards for your keyword to be ranked in the top row. You want to be number 1, you want to be number 2. I could probably knock out this person over here if all I did was just simply added in more pins. And then I want to make sure that I can also get in my sections to make it more user-friendly in my boards, put the good keywords in each of those sections, then take those keywords from those sections and get them into my board description. So that's a very, very good hot tip out there. If you need to learn how to do that, please join us in the Pinterest course. I would be happy to show you there more details about keywords and what to do, how to find them. But for right now, do whatever you can to organize your boards to see if you can't make it more user-friendly for your buyers and all of the people who are interested in your products and what you have to offer. And there's a lot of people who are. There's a lot of people on Pinterest. 55% of them buy something from whatever they see on Pinterest. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Okay. Well, we're going to stop for now, but I just wanted to share that with you as a new development so that you can get busy working inside of your Pinterest account so that you can optimize it and make sure that people can find your stuff. And I'll be doing more of these lives a little bit more periodically to help you. And I'll be sharing some new hot tips because there's some new stuff that comes out all the time with Pinterest. It's hard to keep up with. And so if you need to, come over and like the Pin Traffic Power Facebook page so that you know exactly when I'm going to go live and share another hot tip for you in order to help you be successful on Pinterest. All right. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. And we'll be talking later.